What is up, guys? Dark Swordsman here, and I'm back for more Dark Souls. So off camera I've gone and got myself back down to here to where the Capri Demon was that took us out last time, and hopefully this time we are actually going to eliminate him, and then we'll continue on our way down towards the depths. So let's just get in here and just going to get my souls back first of all. Now the first thing we need to do really is get rid of the dogs. They are the biggest threat at the moment because they will constantly try and poison us. There we go, it's them taken care of. Right, so now we've just got the Capra Demon left. I think I'd much prefer to fight him down here. There we go, we got him. And we needed to defeat him to get the key to the depths. Otherwise I probably would have bypassed him, if I'm honest, because he's an absolute nuisance. Because actually now that I've got rid of him, you can see the size of the arena for him. Okay, so now that we've got rid of the Capri Demon, we can go ahead and make our way down these stairs. There'll be a guard just around the corner to the left here. Well, thief guy rather. So just be wary of that, otherwise he could end up jumping you from behind, and then before you know it you're being stabbed in the back, and they do that. If we make our way through this tower here, we're going to come back down there in just a second. There's a shortcut that we want to open and a merchant that we want to go and talk to. So as we come through this door, on the right hand side will be the merchant. And there is a particular item that we want to get our hands on, and that is the poison arrows. Oops, crikey, we don't want to spend that many souls, Jesus. I would say for now we want about, let's say 60, that'll do for now. And also, if you didn't manage to get hold of any purple moss, sorry, blooming purple moss clump, you can get them from here. I actually might go ahead and just grab a couple. I have pulled some, but it would be nice to just have a few spare just in case, because the toxic guys down there do get on my nerves a little bit and they are a pain in the bum. So if we just make our way down through this tunnel here, we can go ahead and open the shortcut. And this is the very first door we came to that I said couldn't be opened from that side. So basically if you head straight and then left, it'll take you out back towards the Firelink Shrine. Going right will take you to the Undead Burg. So now we're going to go ahead and drop back down towards where we were, back towards the depths. And the reason we purchased those poison arrows is because we're going to need them for a later area that we're going to be dealing with. Although it's not for a little while yet, we won't be coming back here for quite some time. If at all. So I figured best to get the poison arrows dealt with now. So if we just follow this path around to the left and then down the stairs, there's going to be a load of guys with torches and things down here, so we need to be careful of that. That's it. There's just an item down the end here, which is the large soul of a nameless soldier. Now we can... Oh, I've not got my bow equipped at the moment. Why have I not got that equipped? Where's that gone? One moment, folks. Probably best off using that one, if I'm honest. God, I'm so used to playing Demon Souls right now. I don't want the bolts, I want the arrows. We use the feather ones for now. And what we want to do is we're just going to go ahead and shoot this guy down. Just makes it easier, because that way he's not going to be landing on our heads later when we come through. Oh, yeah, where did he come from? I thought the rest of them were down below. Right, this is where things can get a little bit tricky, because those fire torches do like to do their damage. There we go, I think that's the last of them. Just to heal up a second. Right, so we've got the butcher down there, and he's actually guarding an item that we want, so... Just wondering if I can shoot him from here, because he does hit like a truck. Oh, he's just destroyed his own table. Let's get this table out of the way a second. Oh yeah, where did he come from? I thought I killed all of you. This is the other problem we've got, is there's a couple of dogs with him as well. So we need to just be careful of that. Okay, his butcher's knife does do a lot of damage, so just be careful of that. I would actually advise trying to get behind him if you can. I just chose to take him head on because obviously I've been playing this game for quite a while, so I know what I'm doing. But once you've killed him, he does stay dead, so that is one good thing, I suppose. So now we're going to jump down here. We are going to come back up to that level later, well, in a minute. There's just... If we just make our way around the other side here, I think there's an item. Yes, it's just over here on the ending. Now, that rat might look big and scary, but actually is quite easy to deal with, and I will show you guys how you can deal with him in just a sec. Basically, all we need to do is drop bomb, and boom, there we go, he's down. I should have killed him. So, and then if you successfully kill him, you will get a humanity. And then just over on the left hand side here is the silver chamber key, which you'll need to use to get to the bonfire. That rat's dropped a humanity. The rats are really good for farming the humanity, just to put it out there. I need to work out which is the best route to go now to get out of here. I think it's this way. But be warned, these rats do like to hit relatively hard. In these thin tunnels, sometimes it's actually better to go two-handed as well. Now we're going to want to get rid of that channeler in a second, because if we don't, he's going to interfere with the boss fight down below, so we'll go ahead and get rid of him in just a second. Once he's dead, he stays dead, so we don't need to worry about him anymore. I don't think there's anything else further down that end, so from here then we can go and make our way upstairs on the right hand side here. And through the fog door at the end. Now you can come in from the other side and actually come out where we've just ended up. But I've gone round the back this time round purely because I wanted to show you guys the giant rat and the key to the depths. I mean, we could have got into it without the depths key because, without the chamber key, because we've got the master key which will override it and allow us to open it. Well, that's strange. Where did the humanity go? There's humanity here. Oh, okay, whatever. It's only one lousy humanity, it's hardly going to make any difference. Now, there's usually there he is. There's always a rat hiding in that box, so just be wary of that. He does jump out and can cause a lot of trouble. Another humanity. And this is a really good spot for farming up those humanities if you're looking to play online with friends. So the bonfire is just through that door there, but before we go and do that, there's just one last little thing we need to go and do. Just get him out of the way. So there's just an item here, but that is also a trap. So what I would suggest is where is it? There he is. There he is. Just knock him down, otherwise he'll land on your head and he'll suck your HP out, basically. I really wish people wouldn't put orange soap stones right in front of stuff like that. It's really annoying. Just realised I might have to go back to the Undead Asylum. I think I forgot to pick up the rusted ring. That takes care of him. And we get the sack. Not really that useful, if I'm honest. And then if we make our way up these stairs here. There we go. This guy here is the guy that's going to teach you pyromancers. Sorry, pyromancies even. I will get my words out. So once you've rescued him from the barrel and you've spoken to him, once you've hit the bonfire and reset everything, he will appear up at Firelink. And I'll show you up near Firelink where you can find him later, because we're going to be coming back through there in a bit. Probably not this episode, mind you, but we will be coming back through. So these guys would have all fallen off the ceiling as I ran through. As you can see, they're surprisingly easy to take out. That's the last of them, I think. Right, let's go ahead and make our way through to the bonfire. I'm just going to go check this text message a minute. I'll be right back. Bless you. Right, actually, we'll just go ahead and I'm going to have to reverse my hollowing a second, so I want to kindle this bonfire a second to get the 10 flasks. As for what I said about the rusted ring earlier, I will go and get that off camera. So I won't bore you guys with that. So we'll go ahead and make our way back down through this way. I suppose I could go ahead and kill these guys again, see if I can pull some more humanities out, because again, they're still good for healing and they're also good for getting item discovery up, so it's worth doing. But they also do inflict poison as well, so just be warned of that as well. Ooh, jump back out of the way. That was impressive. Okay, so from here then we're going to go right, and we are going to have to take a bit of damage now. We're going to drop down. Let's quickly heal that up. Oh shit! Excuse my language. That was the one thing I was afraid of, and that's why I brought a certain item with me, because I knew something like that could happen. Okay, so I have now been cursed. However, I have been very, 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 very smart in this one, because I picked up a purging stone, because I had a sneaking suspicion that something like that was going to happen. I don't know why, I always seem to get unlucky and have that happen. But the purging stone will get rid of that, so I'm probably going to need to pick up a few more purging stones actually. Thought I killed him. All the places for it to put my souls. Right, okay, so we'll worry about healing in a minute. Roll. This little fella here is the thing that cursed me in the first place. Evil little frogs is what they are. So if we just go ahead and make our way up here, there's going to be more of those frogs, so we're going to need to just be careful here. And if we just make our way through here, there's a soul of a nameless soldier just there in the middle. Let's get rid of this guy. Try and get out of the way of that cloud, because it's that dusty cloud is what's going to cause us a problem if we get caught in it. If we just come around the side here, we can drop down here. There's going to be more frogs down here. Oh, come on! Great, just great. This is getting tedious now. I don't think I've got any more. Have I got any more purging stones? No, I don't. Okay, well, it's not a problem. There is a way in which we can get our hands on some purging stones in a bit, so it's not really that big of a deal. What I'll probably do is, when I do my next load of level ups, I'll pump them into my health just to compensate for a moment. I mean, I was going to get my health up a bit further anyway, but this just changes my schedule ever so slightly, that's all. It's not an issue. I think I'm going to have to be a little bit more tactical with how I deal with those frogs as well. I mean, we do need to get back down, because obviously we need to get our souls back now for a start, and on top of that, Yeah, we'll go this way. We'll get to it this way. It's safer because we know what we're dealing with. Basically, just don't get caught in the dust cloud and you'll be fine. So where are they? There they are, I see them. I dropped it. I've got one left to deal with. On the plus side, because we've been cursed, it will be a lot harder to be cursed now, I would wager. God, that was a lot of frogs. Right, what we got here? So we've got the lost soul of a nameless soldier. And then if we make our way through here, more frogs. Because apparently those ones that we dealt with before weren't enough. And if we just make our way through here, got the ring of the evil eye, which I forget what that one does. Let me just have a look. So ring of the evil eye will absorb HP from fallen enemies. So basically, if you've got that equipped, if you kill anything in the game, it will absorb health from it to heal you up. Where's that come from? That wasn't there a minute ago. Somebody must have just got cursed. That means there's still other players playing this game. So, and then if we just come along here, now of course while we're cursed it is going to impede us a little bit, but literally what I can do. Oh crud. Oh, I've got to make my way back through a second. Hang on. Basically we need to run and jump that. Let me just get back up here a second. There we go. Right. So there's the jump, so if we just whoops a daisy and get humanity there. Daisy. Some of the jumps in this game are evil, I have to admit. Right, so now if we go ahead and make our way back around here, I think that's pretty much it for the frogs now for the time being. Oh, hello. Apparently the rat club decided it wanted to come out and greet us. Fair enough. So now we're going to go... Actually, where did those three rats come from? They shouldn't have been up here. That's interesting. We're going to go back down this way now. And we're going to head this way. They must have literally crawled all the way up. That's some aggro that they had there. That's incredible. Okay, that's a dead end. I couldn't remember whether there was anything up that end. Right, so if you happen to be human when you come around this corner, you will be invaded by Evil Spirit Knight Kirk, I think his name is. And if you kill him, you have to kill him there and a few other places. And once you have, you will unlock, well, you'll pull bits of his armour, which is thorn armour. It's not... I've never really used it myself, so I can't really give a proper opinion on it. Actually, I think I will just go back up to the bonfire and just spend these souls a second before I go and lose them again. Plus, it would also help to have the extra health. How are we doing for time? How long have I been recording for? 24 minutes, that's fine. That's more than enough time to take down the Gaping Dragon, because obviously, like I said before, I want to keep my videos to between 30 and 35 minutes long. So I'll just whack that in there. So as you can see, the curse will always eliminate a portion of your health bar. In this case it's not very helpful, but there's nothing I can really do. I am going to have to alter my schedule ever so slightly though in order to deal with it, but that's fine. So through the bottom here. Now that door in front of us leads to Blighttown, but there's also this merchant here. So let's see what he's got. So he's got the gold pine resin. Now this is the merchant that I said in a previous episode would appear underneath the big bridge. Not underneath the big bridge, sorry, underneath the archway where we dropped down for the item and then almost got taken out by an archer trying to get back over. As you can see, he's got the armour, well, this set of armour, which is a relatively good armour set for this stage in the game. Now also he's the one that will have the boss armours later on, so like when you defeat Ommerstein and Smog, all that lot, he is the one to go to for those armours. Okay, so if we just make our way around through here, we are now almost at the boss for this area, which is the Gaping Dragon. Can't remember, was there any items down the bottom end here? No, I'm thinking of the next floor down. Ignore me, folks. So down the end here, there it is, that's what I was looking for, I knew it was there. There's a heavy crossbow and some bolts. Now again, with this boss, we can take his tail off. Now this boss can jump about quite a bit and he's quite a big fella. He has a acid attack as well, which can damage equipment, I believe, and it will take your health out as well. He also has a move where if he gets close enough to you and you're in front of him, he will pick you up and chomp you with those very sharp looking teeth that are at the front. Now, combat-wise, in terms of that, I would say stick to the sides. Obviously, to start off with, you're going to want to get behind him and take that tail off. That's the first objective. When he moves about like that, you want to give him a wide berth, because if he catches you with his feet while he's moving, it's going to hurt. There you go. And when you take the tail off, you get the Dragon King Great Axe. And then when you hit him from behind, he will flip himself around like so. That's why I backed off a little bit. Also in terms of combat, I wouldn't bother locking on, because if you lock on it's just going to cause more hindrance than help. Oops. God, I can't get round the side of him right now. He's determined to get me from the front. Oh, got me with his stubble. I'll heal that up in a second. Not that I really need to. I think we'll be alright for a minute health-wise. He's only taken the smallest little chunk out of us. Oh, God. Oh! Okay, okay. Not quite sure what happened there, but okay, so that can sometimes happen, unfortunately. I have to say also we are having a little bit of an issue here in the fact that we have been cursed and I have no more purging stones, and short of going all the way back up to the merchant to go buy another one, we're going to have to put up with it for a short while until such time as I can get down to the bottom of Blighttown. which is actually our next area after here. And I've got to say, Blighttown is not my most favourite area to go through. In fact, I basically deem it to be Dark Souls' version of Hell's Labyrinth, basically. Just to sort of, you know, summarise how much I hate the area. I'll take those back. I'm just going to go ahead here and take his tail off again, because if I don't, his tail's going to just get in my way and it's going to hurt. Oops. Where's he gone? There he is. Just heal that up a second, because he has actually done a fair bit of damage to me just there. Don't really want to be making the same mistakes again. Ideally we want to eliminate him this time around. Don't really want to be faffing around dealing with this guy for a second episode, if I'm honest. We've almost got him. He's only got a little bit of health left now. Just need to be a bit tactical with how we do this now. Let's just back up here and heal. Where's he going? Oh, he's behind me. And that's the acid attack I was on about. And there's the Blighttown Key, which we needed. And we'll get a good hefty 25k of souls for beating the Gaping Dragon. So if you're on your first playthrough and you're wanting to level up, he is definitely worth taking out just for the souls. Of course, if you have the Master Key like I do, you can get to Blighttown via another method, which... the other method we will be basically coming up and out of that way to get to it. Where am I going? That way. Okay, so this is where we're going to end the episode, really. Or actually, I suppose... Hang on, how long have I been recording for? Let's have a look. 33. I could just take us down into the bonfire at Blighttown just to finish off, and then we can start off at Blighttown for the next episode. I think that makes sense. Well, these guys hit like a damn truck. Now, before we go any further, I would suggest that we get our blooming purple moss clump ready, because we're going to need it. Just heal that up a second. Now, there are some items down there, but we're going to get those in a minute. Oh, shit. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, this curse is really getting on my nerves now. I need to get rid of this curse as soon as possible. It's actually causing quite a hindrance now. It needs to be dealt with. So I think once I get to where I need to go, I will take us down to where we need to go and get that purged, because I've had enough of it now. It needs to go. And the reason I haven't gone back up to spend the souls to get one is because I know I can get one for free. And I don't really fancy spending 1,000 souls on another purging stone when I know full well that I can go and pull one. Although it might take a few attempts. It's better than spending a load of souls that we could easily use for either purchasing some other stuff that we actually need, or oh, was it? Well, there goes the 25k of souls. For God's sake. That was absolute crap. 25k of souls down the drain that I actually generally needed, but oh well. How long have I been recording for now? Let's have a look. 36 minutes. Yeah, realistically I wanted to end the episode now, but then to be honest, if it weren't for the fact that I just got absolutely and utterly bull-crapped, we would have been down at the bonfire by now. And there is a reason why I'm being a little bit stubborn here, not ending the episode just yet, because there is something I want to show on the way down to the bonfire. If it wasn't for the fact that we ideally need to be getting this If it wasn't for the fact that we ideally need to be getting it before we get to the bonfire, I would have just gone to the bonfire off camera, but since we need to be up here to get to it, it's easier to show you guys it before we actually get to the next episode. So yeah, these guys dish out poison as well, just to put it out there. Let's see if I can just kite this guy forward a second, so that I'm not having to deal with the other guy just yet. Those clubs are really annoying. There we go. Right, so I know he's here. Where is he? Is he going to come out of hiding? There he is. Oh. Get rid of him as well, and then we just move forward. Now, as you've just seen, a dart's just come past me. That is the guys that dish out the toxic, and that is why we want the purple moss clump, so that we can deal with that. Even blocking it with shields will not stop it. As it is, I have actually managed to stop him from getting me. Don't know where this guy's come from. Just going to get rid of him. Just get that purple moss clump off my screen. If we just drop down here a second. I'm just going to be on my guard a little bit as well, because there could still be... Yeah, there they are. Couple of them actually. Oh no! Get off! 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 Oh, for crying out loud! Oh, this is why I hate Blighttown, because those things are so annoying. How long have I been going for now? 39 minutes. Well, down where we just died, there is an item down there. If you literally just follow that path, you can get to the item. And as for the other item I was going to show you guys, I'll have to show you that in the next episode, because I'm going to have to get down there off camera now, and I'm going to have some fun raging trying to get down there. So I will catch you all next time for the next episode, where we will be dealing with Blighttown, hopefully. See you all next time then, folks. Take care.